Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about dividend investing, and today's trip is going to be from Las Vegas to Socorro, New Mexico, 584 miles, 10 hours 34 minutes. Let's get going. Looks like a bunch of cardboard trash. Lights are on. Test the lights. Check the tires. Connections. We are ready to go. It'll be a nighttime run. Hopefully you guys can see good enough. Let's get going. At least we're not hauling doubles today. A little bit easier. I do like the electronic mirrors. Let's get out of town and then we'll start talking about dividend investing, which I think is a secret to build your wealth over time and be able to retire early. I think the game is running much better. It's a little easier to see at night. It's not as dark as it used to be. Yeah, not gonna make it. Just the day cap today. See anybody? Let's go. This is a much quieter truck, that's for damn sure. Makes a big difference how big an engine you have. Quite the hill. Already in Arizona. Drives. We'll be staying at a hotel when we get there. Let's start talking about dividend investing. It's made me a lot of money over the years. Dividends, dividend stocks are like golden eggs layers. You don't have to sell the golden goose. Like when you buy a growth stock, when that goes way up, it's all paper money. It's all money on paper. Until you sell, you can't take anything out. And once you sell, then you have to buy another growth stock and hope that one goes up. With dividend stocks, you get paid every 3 months, like clockwork. And if you choose the dividend aristocrat stocks, they've been raising their dividends for 25 years plus. It starts out slow, but as years go by and the dividend goes up, if you don't sell the stock, if you reinvest the dividends, your stock is buying you more stock every 3 months. And that can grow and grow and grow. That's what I do. Reinvest the dividends. Leave them in there. Let them keep growing for you. That way when you do need the income, you turn off reinvesting dividends and start collecting the money every 3 months. Alright, we gotta stop here at the weigh station. Slow down. Port of entry. Make sure you don't speed through these. They will give you tickets. Be smooth on the scale. Set your brake. Ready to go. Dividend investing just makes things easier. A lot less stress. You buy and hold forever. You only worry about if they should lower their dividend or quit paying a dividend. Then you want to sell it and buy something else. But there's a lot of people in the country who've earned millions over years just buying Coca-Cola stock. It's as passive as you can get. You get checks every 3 months with no work at all. There's nothing wrong with putting your money in index funds if you don't want to choose your own stocks. But you would definitely make some good growth if you have some dividend stocks on the side next to your index fund. The index funds alone are fine, but it'll just take you longer. But there's no hassle. You don't have to research stocks. There's nothing wrong with even just the S&P 500. I've made plenty of money with that alone. Or the total stock index by Vanguard. I like that one. Over the last couple of years, that's been my best performer, even during COVID. The point is, you don't want to sell your golden goose that lays golden eggs. Just buy and hold. Keep an eye on them, watch the news, but don't panic and sell. I'd only sell a dividend stock if they quit paying dividends or their sales tank. It's important to have investments. You don't want to be spending all your money. Have some retirement investments, have a taxable investment account, because then you have options. You can do whatever you want to do with your taxable investment account. 401ks and IRAs, you cannot touch that money until you're 59 and a half without paying a big penalty. When you have your taxable account, you can do whatever you want with it. A lot of steep hills here. It's not easy driving and thinking of what to say. Start looking into investing. It doesn't take much. Look for some dividend investing books. They'll give you a lot of tips, suggestions. Watch YouTube videos. Take what they say with a grain of salt. They're almost all trying to sell you something. if I remember, I'll try to put some dividend books in the description for you to check out. Anyway, let's just enjoy the drive. You don't want to miss an exit. That's bad news. It can take 20 miles to get turned around and circle back. You can go 75 here apparently, but things get squirrely pretty quick in this game if you take off. I go slow and steady, especially on roads you haven't driven before. You don't know what's coming up, although the GPS does help a lot. In the old days we had to use paper maps, have it all written down on notes. Have to stop and look up the map. It was a pain. Really steep hills. This truck is pretty gutless. There goes the Google camera car, filming the world. Gutless truck. I won't be driving this one again. Peaceful night drives. I used to listen to the late night radio. Got some weird programs at night. Talking about UFOs, conspiracy theories, good stuff. It'll keep you awake at night. Control's not working too good. Maybe it's just the hills. Or I'm pushing the wrong button. Truck just can't do 65. We might need to get some fuel pretty soon. Having money invested is earning you money every month without you having to do any work. It just keeps coming in. No headaches. It's not like real estate investing where you've got toilets to fix, maintenance, terrible renters, people that don't pay their rent, evictions, stock investing. You just put your money in, check it every month, see how it's doing. Reevaluate your stock investments. Passive money. There's other things you can do. Bitcoin. I have a little bit in it, but I missed the early days when we could have all got filthy rich if we would have just bought in when it was $1 a Bitcoin. Could have made millions. But you don't know what you don't know. I was like everybody else, assumed it was a scam. Because think about it, if the electricity went out in the grid, you have zero way of getting that Bitcoin out. Honestly, the main reason I didn't get into it was because I figured the government would ban it eventually, take it over. They don't want untrackable money. They talk about freedom, but they want to control what you spend your money on. They want to know everything you do. And it seems like it's getting worse every year. More control. They're never happy. They always want more taxes. And they just blow our money in so many different ways. Blowing the taxpayers' money, giving it away to people that don't deserve it. The only investment that's better, in my opinion, than stocks is starting your own small business, and you can deduct all your expenses. Your money into a corporation, don't pay you anything. If you don't pay yourself a salary, you don't have to pay income tax. Check with your tax professional. I'm not a lawyer. But there are ways around, legal ways. Use the same legal ways that the politicians use. Go far wrong by watching what politicians' stocks are buying, what stocks they buy. They have inside information. There's nothing wrong with having a couple growth stocks in your portfolio. That's a chance to get a big win. But it's also pure gambling. One bad news story can tank your stock. But don't listen to me. I'm just an old truck driver. Was able to quit his 9-to-5 and retire at 58 years old. With investments in the bank, with cash in the bank. Just turned 62 and started my Social Security check. It's not much, but it sure is nice getting it every month without having to lift a finger. Plan for your medical insurance expenses, though. That isn't cheap. $700 a month is what I pay. But I get up and work when I want. Do what I want every day. slice of heaven. And you can do it too. Build those savings, start your investments going. It just takes time. Keep your wife happy. A divorce tanks your wealth. I was hoping I could get this run done in an hour on the game, but it might be a two-parter. We got a turn here, exit coming up. Watch for the brake lights. Oh, and they got my exit closed. Just have to make it difficult. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'll have to see how far out of the way this takes us. No fun when they close your ramp. No telling how far I'd have to go up here to turn around. Turn on the freeway. You know what happens when you do that. Oh no, I'm out of fuel. I didn't notice. Yeah, we'll be stopping at the next fuel station. Then we'll reboot. Hopefully there's a fuel station ahead. It's embarrassing. I didn't even notice. So busy talking. Guess I could turn around here. Maybe. Truck. Hopefully our GPS updates. Yeah, there it goes. Good. Looking good if we get to a gas station. There's fuel there. Good. Hopefully we can make it there. Hopefully it's not a little tiny gas station. So we'll just be an idiot and come through here. Okay, we're gonna stop this video here and we'll carry on the next one. Thank you for watching.